Greetings to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family and my friends. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Listen, it is the halfway mark. It is a lot of in-betweens, baby. There's a lot of energies that's taking place, and I just wanted to come through and, just do a check-in. I want to say shout out to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all, hey. Yes, thank you so much. I really do hope that you are able to take away some gems, some things to your altar. Ashe, ashe. Get what you need and leave the rest. Yes, my name is Robin, the creatrix of Amethyst and Clover. Whew, your shadow weaver, baby. Ashe, ashe, your energetic reader. Ashe, reading with energies, vibrations, signs, symbols, synchronicities, colors, numerology, baby, you name it. I'm taking a look into everything. Ashe, ashe, traditional meanings, intuitive meanings, sounds. Baby, listen, when we go into the shadows, we really do take a look. And to show you that sometimes the shadows are way bigger than the problems actually are, than the hurt and the pain actually is. Ashe, ashe. A lot of times we've already gone through those things. We just haven't dealt with it properly. So, you really do have that power. Yeah, we are going into Cancer and energy, ashe, ashe, as Gemini goes into the shadows, because tonight, at the time of this video, we're at the dark moon phase, the dark moon, new moon energy, ashe, ashe, but the dark moon and Gemini. So Gemini is passing the baton, passing the torch, and is going into the shadows. So I wanted to take a look first to see what Gemini wants us to remember, what Gemini wants us to take with us, what Gemini is reminding us to leave behind. Ashe, just that type energy. Doing a recap of Gemini season with this dark moon energy, that we rock with the dark goddesses, whoever they are for you. For me, that is Oya, Medusa, Persephone, Hecate, those type energies. Ashe, Nyx, Newt, Ashe, ashe. Come through, ladies. Come through. Ayi Bobo. Ashio. And then I wanted to take a look to see what Cancer energy is bringing. Ashe. What do we have to look forward to? How can we work? What can we, use? The last video we were talking, which I like to call sessions. So y'all hear sessions, because for one, I rock with spirit. I read and I talk and I discuss as long as spirit is telling me to read, talk, and discuss. Ashe, ashe. The timestamps will always be down below, just in case you want to get to the flick. You can definitely do that. Ashe, ashe. A couple of things that we want to be mindful of this week. There's a lot of energy. We've been talking about that. There's a lot of energy, but on a high end, on a positive end, on a high vibration, Jupiter and Saturn are aligning. Ayi Bobo, Ashiyo. That should be taking place now, but it'll be like official tissue, if I'm remembering correctly, like tomorrow on Monday. Ashe, ashe. Happy Juneteenth. Ayi Bobo. Yes. And all that yummy goodness, baby. Yes. So there are a lot of things that are popping off. You have Jupiter with the expansion of it all, the joys, the funds, the light energy of it all. And then you have the energies of Saturn, Ayi Bobo, where it's all about work and rules and guidelines. Ashe, ashe. So this is like what should be the clash of the titans, is like I like to call it. It really is a harmonious blend. They go through this song and dance, and they always find that harmonious sweet spot. And this is where I feel as though that we should also be looking to that. So if you've been working on your Jupiter, Saturn, great conjunction, goals, big dreams, y'all remember that, y'all big goals and our big dreams. Anything that we do this week, and I would actually say, for a while, but especially it's potent this week. Anything that we do this week, Jupiter is going to boost. So any work that we put in on any level, spiritually, physically, mentally, energetically, emotionally, ashe, ashe, Jupiter is going to boost it. So if you are struggling with finding things to be grateful for, finding things to be happy about, or finding a positive in the balancing act of it all. Jupiter is coming through with its, in my world, sunshine disposition, baby. It's like it's all moonbeams and rainbows over here. Like, turn that frown upside down. Ashe, ashe. And Saturn is going to be the one that's like, yeah, that's all well and good, but we got things to do. We need to tie up these ends. We need to cross these T's and dot these I's and do it in a timely manner and a fashion. Ashe, ashe. So for those of us who are more free-spirited, you may be feeling, and you probably have been feeling for a while, some energy of resistance or rebellion or like pushback. Ashe, ashe. Like something inside of you is like, no, don't spend that money. You need to save that money. And you don't even know why. You're like, but things is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my bonus money. Ashe, ashe. I had plans. And then something inside of you is telling you to pause. You want to be mindful of that. That is that Jupiter and Saturn energy that is coming in. And Saturn is not here to play. Ashe is like the grandfather of it all, to make sure that you remember the traditions, you remember the rules, you remember why you're doing it, who you are and what you're about. Remember that. We've been talking about all of these crazy energies and negative energies and people, places, and things, and they are running rampant. And I honestly believe it's because it's chaos. And shout out to chaos, baby. That energy is not to be played with either, but it is very vital and very necessary. It's like test time and challenge time, and everything is being challenged. And sometimes you need to, find that common ground for yourself. Ashe, ashe. This could be a very hypersensitive time, especially if you are a Cancer. Ashe. Cancer has a lot of energies relating to Taurus in regards to stability and security. So I'll also say the Taurus may be feeling, that extra energy. Sagittarius with Jupiter may be feeling that extra energy. And Capricorn and even Aquarius, because Saturn is Aquarian's ancient ruler. Ashe, ashe. So those signs may be heavily influenced by the energies that are taking place right now. So, any work that y'all need to do, this is that energy. This is that time. When I've been saying you're so close, you're so close, you're so close. And you be like, shit, bitch, I don't see it. Baby, listen, if you've been rocking with your spirit, if you've been rocking with yourself, if you've been checking these videos out and really, taking bits and pieces to help you on your journey, I promise. And I don't make no promises, but I promise that you will see a difference. You will see a change. Ashe, ashe. I'm not the reader, the messenger, the oracle, the high priestess, whatever it is you want to call it. I'm not that one that's going to hold your hand step by step. I'm not that one, unless we're doing a coaching session. Ashe, I do those. Boo. My landing page, website page is coming soon, baby. I know. Y'all feel as though it ain't official tissue to you. Sell website. I got you, baby. It's coming. Ashe. But in the meantime, boo. You can catch this energy here. Take what you need and leave the rest. Ashe, ashe. So play Mary J. Blige in the meantime. In the meantime, what will you do when there's no one left but you? Ashe, take a look into all of that. It is a very beautiful song telling you to stay connected, to stay grounded, to breathe, to do whatever you need to do, to stay positive and upbeat and connected to your divine, your Lawaz, your Odis, your spirit guides, spirit animals, and of course, baby, your ancestors. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, that is Mary J. Blige in the meantime. Ashe. And we know that for us, that in between time, in the meantime, is that 8 energy, the as above and the so below. The what you throw out is coming back to thee abundantly. Ashe. So you are seeing 8s. That is the sign, the symbol, the synchronicities to remind you, keep working. Don't give up. Keep going. Ashe, yes, you may be hypersensitive. Yes, you may be feeling the loss of, your loved ones. Especially if your mother is an ancestor. Ashe Netakanilya, Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. My dad is a Cancer. My mom is a Taurus. So I've been seeing a lot of Taurus Cancer energies coming around. And even when I feel as though that I'm about to be overwhelmed with that sense of loss, I then have to remember my upbringing. I then have to remember who I am and what I'm about. I then have to remember the path that I'm on. And I've lost no one. Ashe, Ashe. They're on that other realm putting in that work, baby. I got warriors, Ashe, and my warriors got warriors. Okay? Yes, so you may feel like you need to laugh now, cry later. That's that Cancer energy. They can be very secretive, very private, whatever word you want to align with that, they can be that, baby. If they feel as though that they're going to get hurt, they would rather just go on ahead, filter on down into their deep dark waters and harden up their shell. So you may not even be getting the actual person. You may be getting a representative. You may have to put in a little bit more work with Cancer and people, or any of the zodiacs that I just named. Ashe, Ashe. So it could be a hyper time. So have compassion for yourself and have some compassion for some others. Give some breathing space. Give some space right now. Because let's be clear, when I'm talking about Jupiter, we're talking about fire. And when I'm talking about Cancer, we're talking about water. So some energies may be trying to create some smoke. All right, so let's go ahead. That's a good segue into getting into Gemini. What does Gemini want us to remember? Ashe, Ashe. What is the takeaway? Oh, okay. The takeaway, Gemini wants us to remember to ground and center ourselves, and to have mental and emotional flexibility. Listen, come through, Gemini. Come through. We have turmeric. Turmeric can help with that in regards to the grounding and centering yourself. Ashe. Like I said, that's that earth energy of Taurus. That's that earth energy of Saturn coming through. Ashe, Ashe. So Gemini is really coming through to say, yeah, I'm passing the torch. Don't forget your grounding, because during the Gemini season at the end of May, the beginning of June, up until this point, Ashe, Ashe, we've been spending a lot of time talking about our grounding, being in earth energies. I don't have any earth energy in my natal chart. I have a lot of masculine energy in my natal chart. We're going into a feminine energy time, and then it could be on the darker end, especially during this dark moon, baby. So a lot of negative energies could be coming up for you. Things that you don't want to deal with, things you don't want to look at, things that you thought that you had buried so deep, like, what the fuck y'all doing here? You know what I'm saying? It is that time to really get what you need and leave the rest. To see exactly where you have allowed the past to harden you. When you're supposed to be open and soft, like a soft shell crab. Not like a hard shell crab. You know what I'm saying? I share the Baltimore, come through. And Gemini also wants you to know that your mental and emotional well-being is in play right now. That is a changing of the guards from the mental air energy, Gemini energy, into the emotional realm, Malo, into the emotional realm of Cancer. Gemini really wants you to remain flexible. It's all about the dualities and finding the common threads. Ashe, Ashe. Remain flexible. Ashe. That is a strength of mine and a weakness. Ashe yo. And the healing aspect of it all. I do know that turmeric is easy to find. I'm not sure about mallow. That's like marshmallow. Mellow. Anyway, I'm not sure about that one, but definitely turmeric. You know, you can definitely work with that in regards to the grounding, the centering of yourself. And when you ground and center yourself, you really are aligning yourself to all the Kundalini energy within you, you know, from the root on up. And when we're talking about the mental, we're here. So, you know, your mind and the crown, you know, so whatever governor or governess who governs your aura, you know, whatever angel, guardian angel that you rock with, spirit angel, spirit animal that you rock with, Orisha Lawa that you rock with, they're in play right now. Ashe, I would definitely give the offerings, have the hard conversations, ask for what you need. Don't hide from yourself, especially emotionally. Don't stay so fixated in your mind that you're not acknowledging or allowing the heart space to express itself. Ashe, Ashe. That's that laugh now, cry later. You know, like, you may be giving your representative to everybody, but you should not be giving your representative to you. And your representative, and what I'm speaking of, is the mask. Ashe. A lot of times we're not doing our best and we're not feeling the greatest. We go out into the world with our best face and foot forward. Ashe. That's a mask. We could be so depressed. We could be so sad, so scary. You know, everything is just coming apart at every end. Ashe. Ashe. But yet we're still given the illusion that we're okay. And you have to be careful with that, because sometimes we believe our own lies. And that is a very tricky place to be. Ashe. How does Gemini want us to heal as we close out the month of June? In the meantime, what do we do? Ashe. Ashe. This one. Roger that. So, Gemini wants us to trust in the wise spirits, and your prayer will be answered. Does that not look like Jupiter to me, baby? That's the healing. Your prayers, your meditations, your mantras, your affirmations. Ashe, ashe. Like I said, say what you want. Say what you need. You know, don't be afraid to acknowledge your heart's desire. Yeah. The wants, yeah. The needs, got it. But your desires, you know, sometimes we hide those from ourselves because we have a lot of insecurities in regards to that. Either we feel as though we're not up to the challenge. We feel as though that we're not enough. We're not strong enough. We're not brave enough. We don't have everything that we need. We're not worthy because of so many things that people have said. Ashe, ashe. That's that energy. Ayi bo bo. We want to trust in our spirit first and foremost. We want to trust in ourselves. And, you know, we should be forever students in regards to that, because we're forever being tested in regards to, you know, who we are and what we're about. Ashe. And it says wise spirits. So you may have, like I said, some parents on other realms, grandparents on other realms, some aunties, you know what I'm saying? Some uncles, some teachers that you looked up to. And I just saw one of my favorites. So that's going all the way back to high school, middle school, elementary school, ashe, college, ashe, ashe. Some influential people that is not just in the ancestral realm, but here on this realm as well. Ayi bo bo. So, you know, you want to trust in what your spirit is saying, because spirit does not lie. Ayi bo bo. Ashayo. So with Gemini coming to an end, it's still giving the reminder to Cancer and energy to remember to have some fun. Cancer energy, cardinal energy, leadership energy. But if we're looking at it on the zodiac wheel, ashe, ashe, we have Aries as the newborn. Ashe, brand new, first. Ayi bo bo. Then we have Taurus energy. That could be like infancy stages. Then we have Gemini coming through with like the childlike wonder in stages. And when that Cancer energy comes through, we're in that adolescent, that in-between time stages. Ashe, ashe. We're in that rite of passage. So this could be like mother-children relationships from where they're in their tween years. Ashe, ashe. You could be getting a sense of the world is not to be trusted. You're going through so many hurts and so many pains and so many disappointments, and you are hardening. This energy, especially with Gemini, is reminding us to be light. Remember the fun. Cancer energy still has that childlike wonder and childlike energy. Ashe, ashe. Be resilient. The Geminis that I know, they don't quit, baby. Yes, they get hurt, but they have such big hearts that, you know, I think a part of them expects it and it's going to be okay on a certain level. Ashe, ashe. But they don't stop. They don't quit. Saturn energy is telling you, can't stop, won't stop. Ashe, that's that energy. It's like, no matter what it is that you're feeling, you have to trust. So this could be listening or hearing, doing some Sankofa into some words of wisdoms that you've been given, whether recently or in the past. I would think back from my childhood as far as I can up to present. Ashe, Ashe. I would also do a check-in with kids, whether you're a mother or a father. This video is coming out on Father's Day. Ashe, Ashe, and Cancer energy is mother energy. So this will be a good time to do a check-in with the kids to see how they're doing, how they're feeling, because they too are experiencing the ripple effect with things that are taking place on this realm, on this earth, cosmically, you know, and you know, universally, baby. Adults ain't the only ones. You know, we're not the only ones that has pressure. We're not the only one that has stress. We're not the only ones that have, you know, fears and doubts. And, you know, nobody wants that for their kid. But they're a people too. They're young people. Ashe, Ashe. So doing a check-in with them. Ashe, don't forget to give yourself the love that you may not have gotten as a kid. Don't forget to take that. Don't, because I know some parents, y'all. We do have some parents in the world that are so fixated on what they didn't get as a kid that they're not giving to their children. That's a generational curse that you should want to break. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, but baby, my spirit and my ego was like, y'all need to break that. Ashe, Ashe. Because kids don't have to love you because you're their parent. I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion. I.e. Bobo. They may start off that way, but as they get older and start getting into these in-between years and ages and stages and trying to figure themselves out and really trying to navigate in the world, and, you know, they have their own pressures and fears. Check in with the kids. Ashe, Ashe. What is Gemini reminding us to leave, to work on? What energy do we need to remember in regards to that? This one, roger that. Elder. Like I said, wise energy. So there is some wise energy coming through. Someone enters your life to help. Look to those with more experience. Ashe, Ashe. What's in the shadows? Knowledge. Yep. That was during that Gemini season. This card did come out during Gemini season. Knowledge. Knowledge is the ultimate solution. Keep going. The answers will come. Ashe. Ashe. Don't forget, like I said, Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, fire energy is all about movement. Gemini, air energy is all about movement. And then we're going into Cancer energy, water energy, movement. So you want to make sure that you are working with turmeric during the Cancer month to help us find that balance, that duality, the flexibility of grounding ourselves and making sure that we're staying connected, making sure we're staying focused, making sure that we're making every move and moment count, because we have Jupiter and Saturn coming together, giving that boost, especially on a financial end. Ashe, Ashe. So it could be, I don't know, y'all. I just keep feeling that sense of remembering what a loved one told you, an elder told you, a teacher told you. I keep getting that energy of remember ... It's like a reminder, a remember, like don't forget. You may not have understood it then. It may not have never applied in your life, but for some reason you held on to it, and it could have sporadically come up between the last couple of weeks and now in the weeks to come. So be on the lookout of that. Sign, symbol, synchronicities. There's some form of message that's going to help to bring things together. Ashe, Ashe. And then here, this elder is looking inside her cup. I told y'all, give y'all offerings, baby. Is a cup half full or half empty? Let's just be grateful that we got a cup. Ashe, Ashe. This may be a good time to read William Shakespeare, and I never do this. And, you know, every time that he comes through, or this book, The Midsummer's Night's Dream, I never read it, but it really got to me today, and I'm sharing it with you guys with all this in-between energy. This is considered like the midsummer night. You know, spring is saying goodbye and summer is to come, June 21st. You know, so that's like Wednesday. So that's like in a couple of days. And don't forget, you know, the energies are already in motion and we're feeling the rippling effects thereafter. Ashe, Ashe. So you could be feeling the changing of the guards right now. Ayi Bobo. Ashe yo. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, trust the wise spirits and your prayers will be answered. Now, that, oh, okay, that's coming through with like some undercurrent. Don't forget, Cancer energy, water energy, air energy coming from Gemini. Energies and vibrations, the currents of it all. The undercurrent of that is there may be some spirits that are not wise. There may be some spirits that are not for your greatest and highest good. They may be trying to whisper through your ears, or whisper through your ears, or whisper, into your ear. Ashe, ashe. A lot of words and spells and mysteries and secrets and things like that, they do come through the wind, baby. Ashe, ashe. And they do come through the water, because the water, like trees, are our oldest living ancestors, so to speak. I'm still trying to find a word for that, but to give you a better understanding of what I'm speaking of, yeah, water is a sacred keeper. It's like a gatekeeper. Ashe, a secret keeper. There are a lot of things that take place by water. When we're feeling low, when we're feeling down, I encourage to go by water. When we're feeling joyous and we need to give offerings, I encourage to go by water. When things just feel too heavy and our head feels cloudy, I encourage you to drink some water. Baby, let's drink some water. Ashe? When we're just feeling yucky, I encourage you to do, your water rituals. Ashe, ashe, ashe. When you need to take a good look into yourself, scrying with some water. Ashe, ashe. So water holds a lot of secrets. Ayi bo bo. So yeah, there's some form of wisdom that's going to come through, but you need to be mindful of making sure that you're in alignment with your spirit and your spiritual tribe. The spirits, they coming. Keep going. Anything else? So there could be maybe needing to take some classes, or you've graduated. Ashe, ashe. Something about the opening remarks, or the ending of the, and it didn't even have to be your graduation, okay? It could be one of your kids' graduation, but something was said that was so profound. That's going to be coming back up. Ashe, ashe. Thank you so much, Gemini energy, the dualities, the twins. So if you want to acknowledge Gemini this week, then working with or taking a look into the Marasatwa, the twins. Ashe, working with the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine energy. Ashe, taking a deeper look into the Lover's card. Ayi bo bo. Ashe yo. Yeah. I'm going to pull some tarot in regards to Gemini. This may be broken up into two, maybe 3 segments, depending on how long this is. Thank you. Okay. We'll take those 3. We have the Page of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. Ashe, ashe. And what is at the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Wands. So this is in regards to a partnership. First and foremost, this is let's start here with the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. So there is definitely a cycle that has closed, and there are others that are coming to an end, and then one that is really just getting started. Ashe, ashe. So when you have the Page of Cups and then you have the Ace of Wands, that's that energy that I was talking about with the fire and water. Ashe, ashe. So there could be some uncertainty, some you're not sure. It's so new. You're so new. You could have just aligned yourself on your path. You could have just graduated from initiation in regards to a coven, a house. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. You could have really aligned yourself to your spirit, and you decided to go on your journey full speed ahead, heart wide open. Ashe, ashe, full of wonder and magic. You could be very creative, spontaneous. You feel as though that no one loves love more than you. You could have recently just fallen in love, and that is that energy of, did you make the right decision? Did you make the right choice? Ashe, ashe. So don't allow these fears and these doubts to get the best of us. Oh, because at the bottom, after the ace of wands, you got the 10 of cups here. So yeah, this is given really good energy, for you in regards to the things that you desire, the things that you love, not just on a romantic level, but in life. Ashe, ashe. So it looks as if you have come through some emotional hardships, some emotional burdens. You've gone through a lot emotionally. You've grown, and your spiritual tribe wants you to know that. They want you to know that anytime that you feel as though that you're confused, you're stuck, you don't know if this is the right move, you don't know if this is the right decision, you don't know if this is the trick or not, remember, you're not new to this, you're true to this. When you align yourself to spirit, that's what I was saying from the very beginning, because spirit don't lie. These are things that we should be having in our knapsack. We should really be paying attention to our hurdles and our challenges and how we felt about them at the time. How we balance out our emotions, our fears, our egos, and we made the best decisions depending on what we had and what we knew at that time. Ashe, ashe. Sevens, yeah, they bring a lot of positive energy, but it also brings a lot of tricky energy as well. There are a lot of things that goes on in the shadows with the number 7, because 7 is a divine energy, so that is automatically going to be balanced out. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, it's showing that you should be able to trust yourself a little bit more now. You should be able to trust yourself now. You've gone through so much, and you've shown that you're resilient. You showed that you didn't let love die. You didn't let love die. You may have to have gotten creative with how to do things. Like the world, with this 3 of Pentacles, the world, everything is you're not getting the most bang for your buck. Nowhere near it. Ashe, ashe. But you've gotten creative in regards to how to make it work. You've gotten creative. You know, you may have been a person where you're carpooling now. You're doing a coupon club or something like that. Or we're getting back into the barter system. Neighbors are really starting to connect, because we're not the only one that's in the struggle. And we are going back to the way that we know works. Ooh, the foundations and the traditions of that. You know, being neighborly and watching out for each other's kids. We now see that this whole self thing is not conducive to the overall game plan. Think back to how that all got started. But yeah, this is there's a lot of beautiful energy coming through. There's an opportunity here for more growth emotionally. Some of us are struggling with adulthood, and we wish we were kids again. Don't wish your life away. There's no going back. The beautiful part about it is the kid in you, if she's alive, check on her, check on him, check on them, make sure they're okay. Maybe that's the words of wisdom that you need, that he's been rocking with you for a very long time. Encouraging you to have some fun. Remember, we playing jacks, we playing hopscotch, we playing hide and go seek. Ashe, I just heard 7-Eleven, baby. We're not even going through all of that. Ashe, ashe. And we are no longer going to allow others' energies. And that may be the struggle. You may be having a hard time with what people have to say. Sometimes we focus too much on what others think about us as opposed to what we think about ourselves. So Gemini energy is coming to remind you that I promised, not me, the beginning of June, Gemini energy, the end of May, Gemini energy, Ashe, it promised good things. And good things have been happening, and good things are still to come. As long as we are rocking with our spirit. There's a lot of cup energy out here. Cancer energy out here. Whatever decisions that you need to make, you are supported. Whatever dreams and goals, and it's coming through that you're looking at it on a financial end. Like I said, that Taurian energy comes through with the stability. The Saturn energy comes through with the stability, the hard work of it all. Well, there are people that, you know, are going to want to work with you, come together. They've been watching you. They love what you're doing. They want to be a part of it. They want to invest. Ashe, Ashe. They may even want to buy you out. Some of y'all are out here doing a damn thing. Yes, giving people like me the encouragement and the motivation to continue on. And now, you know, you may be getting them big bucks to go ahead and let them take over the company. Ashe, Ashe. Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. Whatever it is, it's going to be very lucrative for you. 3 is all about expansion. Ashe, Ashe. Things is coming together and they're going to expand. And whatever hard work you're putting in, this is that Jupiter and Saturn energy right there. This is you, Jupiter and Saturn. Ashe, Ashe. And all the rest of this energy is coming through heavily with water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So paying attention to your dreams. Ashe, dreams could be troublesome right now for all of us. Especially for the Sagittarians, the Taurus, the Capricorn, Aquarius, and of course, Cancer. Dreams could be very troubling. They may be more vivid, more intense. Ashe, Ashe, don't forget that when we're talking about water energy, we're not talking about the surface, Ashe, or just the surface. We're also talking about the deep, deep, deep in the water. Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. So